Let me do it again.
Captain? I wonder where he...
He's asleep?
Meditating?
If you were in here, you might at least have answered.
Not now. Did you?
This may be goodbye.
I'm afraid this may be goodbye.
As head
Yeah,
captain.
Damn.
he's the head captain.
What?
You've been called up, son.
He's gonna have to do work now.
Give me a break.
Welcome, everybody. We are the Normies. We're watching episode 9 of the 1,000-Year Blood War Bleach. This is the drop. Welcome to the drop. My name is Surge.
Nubby.
Chris!
Rana.
And I got some stuff from the Bleach Discord for you today, so please join our Discord, guys. It's a fun way to interact with us and some other people. We try to get in there when we can.
Yeah.
But this is from Iman. He said, we're probably far enough to know this by now, but in the very first Bleach reaction, we were talking about how Ichigo means 15 or strawberry.
Yeah.
He says, like, well, now there's possibly another meaning to the name. Correct me if I'm wrong, everybody. But Ichigo Kurosaki is one Ichi person who is a part of 5 Go races. He is a human, Soul Reaper, Hollow, Fullbringer, and as of episode 7, confirmed to be part Quincy too.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
That was planned by Kubo.
Crazy.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That was beautiful.
Another thing was in episode 8, there was a scene cut from the manga of the Royal Palace Hot Springs of Rukia's bare ass, which was not adapted. We still rue that loss to this day.
Somebody send me a page of that manga for science.
Wait, you asked us to think about a question.
What do we think the abilities are of
Oh,
those?
okay, I know one.
Quick.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Squad
be
zero.
for Tenjiro. He's a healer, hot spring demon.
Yeah.
I think. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess that. I don't know how I know. She's
Very
a cook.
good.
Stop, you're not supposed to look at the screen! No!
We can look now, guys. And you can check out early access episodes to 1,000-Year Blood War on thenormies.com right now. Not the foot in the face.
Didn't you ever take a bath when you were a kid? Didn't your parents teach you that you can't get out of the tub until you've
Whoa,
tried to
like that.
Kazuo? Kazuhiro?
What the hell are they wearing?
Oh, don't fight it. Drown.
They put up their dukes.
Oh, God.
He's used to it. Don't worry.
What was that for? Yep, you're healed.
Hey, yep, you're healed. That's
If
it?
you weren't healed, that last punch of mine definitely would have killed you.
Why
what?
are we taking
Hello?
risks?
Your wounds are all gone.
Look at that.
Damn.
Looks like wait for me.
Reggie!
I'll be coming with you. You're not even close to me.
Look at
You're
him
all
shaking.
mummy. About to get punched.
Don't punch him. Oh my god, I said do not.
He's good too.
He's like, too
See? I'm still standing, aren't I?
fair enough.
But if you really think you're up to it, go ahead. It's your funeral.
Yeah.
I won't stop you.
Oh, yeah.
Ready, go!
What? That's how they. I would love this.
This is video game logic here, dog.
I was not expecting a training arc at the Royal Palace.
Thanks for helping me out.
That's
You
like
go
the
ahead and
last
take those
level.
things
One
off.
of the islands.
Who are these guys?
What?
Okay, they just combust?
We never would have survived that without these protective bathing robes. And they survived both the
What's
white
going on with
blood
his
hell and
lats?
blood hunt hell.
Traps? What?
I knew they had
So,
potential, but not
okay.
that kind of potential.
Wow.
So you're not
Okay.
really supposed to be able to survive that easily.
Kid, little punk.
I got
Did he
potential.
survive that punch I threw at him?
Broken.
People used to call me Lightning Fast Tenjiro for my ho-ho skills.
You're a
As far
hoe.
as I can tell. So yeah, that kid is something else, all right.
Hey,
I can
Renji.
see why
I
the
love
Soul
this.
King is so fond of him.
Oh, the Soul King is fond of him, they say.
You want 2 lieutenants?
Third seat Okikiba and Lieutenant Issei.
2
Nice.
lieutenants, why not?
No, absolutely out of the question.
Shut up.
The point of squad's lieutenant lies solely with its captain. You people came up with that rule.
Damn.
It's crazy that they have bureaucracy here.
Yeah.
Shut up, Central 46. You guys get murdered easily.
Namely, my plans for Kenpachi Saraki. We're gonna train him and teach him Zanjutsu.
Hello.
Jutsu.
Uh-oh.
Are you mad? If he were to become even more powerful than he is now, we'd never be able to stop him if he turned against us. Have you forgotten
Fair, I
when
guess?
Ryosai was training him in Kyoto?
Yeah.
We stopped the training when we saw
In its current state, the Soul Society will never withstand the next invasion.
Yeah, that's
And I certainly don't see you being able to save yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We'll never be able to stop if he's too powerful.
Yamamoto did not train him because it was too dangerous after he taught him kendo?
You can come in. I want you to handle this Captain Zaraki business.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Dramatic footsteps.
Unohana? Oh, that's a good matchup.
Zenjutsu.
Captain Unohana, the first Kenpachi, Hachiru Unohana.
Whoa!
Why is there so many fucking shit?
Yeah.
What's happening?
She looked like they drew her like him for that last frame.
What are you calling a wuss, you coward?
Same clan, same.
No way.
Whoa!
What the hell?
Fake swole cone?
I feel like I'm high. What's happening?
I don't know what that was.
He can transform
Some
like Chopper.
Rule 34 type.
I knew I could always pull off a break fall and land perfectly safe. A break fall. Don't you even know what?
Ichigo!
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Oh God, fried rice, my life. I'm here.
Oh, steak.
Her ability is
She makes you stronger with food.
yeah, you are what you eat.
Oh
Like
my god.
Choji.
You didn't say anything about the soup dumplings?
That looks amazing.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, there's burger. What is
She
that?
said she'd take care of us, but I figured that meant she was gonna work as hard and whip us into shape.
I love it.
No, I guess she meant she'd really take care of us.
This is amazing!
Can you eat?
It's gotta be some kind of weird training exercise.
Really? This is a palace of food, nothing else.
Sweet.
Chow down. I know you must be starving after what
I am.
you've been through.
Huh. Ichigo's one of the ones who doesn't eat a bunch, right?
Oh my god.
Compared to Goku,
Yeah.
Naruto.
Goku's never not eating.
Yeah, I've never seen Ichigo really eat properly.
Oh God.
All shonen protagonists.
Keep that, but save some room for dessert.
I can't.
Some of this stuff is so weird looking, it's kind of freaking
Is that
me
a
out.
caterpillar?
I mean, what the hell is this?
Don't
Eat
eat
it.
that then.
What is it?
Oh, it's crunchy.
Whoa! And inside there's a slimy center that
Ew.
melts in your
Ooh, that
mouth.
sounds so good.
Yeah.
Man, you suck as a food.
I know, that does not sound good.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Should we really even be doing this?
Yes.
Down in the Serite, everybody's training and getting ready for the next battle right now.
Look at
They have
Cones.
pitchers of beer.
Those baths were hydrotherapy to heal our wounds. Once our wounds healed, we
For real.
needed to eat in order to regain our strength.
Thank you.
It all makes
Thank
perfect
you,
sense
Vince.
when you think about it.
Yes.
Oh.
God.
We're supposed to be eating, so start eating! Unless you're gonna quit. Like hell I will!
Oh, look at them shrimps.
Oh my
Oh
god.
Tempura.
my god.
That tempura.
Very clever of you to figure it out, Renji.
Aw.
I guess that's why they made you a lieutenant.
Holy tits.
That's the whole purpose of this
That's her.
exercise.
I'm about to
Yep,
die.
yep.
That's right. What we're doing here is basically a warm-up exercise.
Warming up for
Wait.
what?
Shallow Hal wants a gal?
The Soul King. It's his power and wisdom and a million years of history.
That spoon's huge.
Just focus on
They're like just looking at her
building your
boobs, right? What are you saying?
They like focus on the basics. You know, bathing, eating.
That said,
Boobies.
how about we move on to dessert?
I'd go for some cake.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I always use up a lot of my spiritual pressure whenever I cook. By the time I'm done cooking, I'm just a shadow of my former self.
Oh my god, your tits stay the same.
So
way,
that
don't
was
they?
Grain King.
Hirio Hikafune. Her quirk?
Grain
so she has
King.
that much spiritual power.
Renji,
Well, she probably puts it in the food.
Yeah, so that's why she was like all plump.
as I said, the concept I created had never been thought of an artificial soul.
Okay.
A Geekon.
Oh, come.
Cone technology was later used by others to develop the soul candy.
Wow.
The main purpose of a Geekon is to increase one's power. The food you ate was infused with
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
Bodies now contain a spiritual pressure such as you've never felt before.
Wow.
And now you're both beginning to sense it, aren't you?
Wow, it's just what you eat, huh?
It doesn't mean you shouldn't be careful.
You got the 1% food up here.
In that palace, you will have Oetsuni Maya to deal with. The man who created.
What?
That's awesome. That guy did it?
That's crazy.
That's so sick.
I like that they're all so chill because they're just like, no, we're at the top of the game.
History.
Yeah,
we were invited here because we are historical
Wonder
figures.
what the other
God.
two created then.
I mean,
For real.
Probably the best, right?
It's one of the
I was
stereotypes.
like not very interested in them last episode. Now I'm very
Yeah,
much
yeah.
interested.
I was like, that's
Oh, we're going to Aizen.
I'm like, oh, who are these goofy characters?
getting goofy because they're so strong.
Muken.
Muken,
Kenny, who are you
infinite
fighting
basement.
down here?
Muken train.
Unahana.
Kenny,
The first Kampachi.
He's like
my
glistening.
girl Unahana. Oh my god.
he look good. Is it brother sister thing? You know how they say
No,
Kubo,
Kampachi's a title who takes it when they're super powerful.
That's right.
The Muken level of the Central Underground Great Prison is immeasurably vast.
This is where you're training.
It was decided that this was the only safe place in which to let you
Let's go.
Let's go.
That's so cool.
would have been off limits.
And completely believable too,
They
from
would
what they
never have
built this
allowed
man over the
any
entire
criminal
series.
criminals to enter this place.
And kept Unahana so quiet.
Yeah.
Not criminals, huh? They consider us criminals, all right. If we weren't as powerful as we are.
She uses all of her strength for healing, and apparently she's nasty with it.
I will confess, it was I who chose this place because this is where you belong.
Damn, okay.
I'll live as a captain or die as a criminal. But whether I kill you or you kill me, either way I'll end up in eternity.
It is.
Every time I hear your voice,
Was that
this
scar?
you gave
That's
me
what she was
begins to
hiding.
fall.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you're the only one with a scar.
Oh, his face? She did that to him?
Oh,
This is the Blood War. What?
Yachiru Unohana, one of the original 13 court guard squads, said to be the strongest in its history. She was the first captain of Squad 11 and made it what it is today.
Is that what?
Before, she was the most notorious criminal in the history.
What?
She ultimately gave herself
that was her. That was her.
Yachiru.
Yachiro.
We paused it on that person too.
I know that once you and Captain Zaraki cross blades, it means that one of you will have to die.
No.
This is the way that the Pachi title goes.
Oh my god.
He's crazy. Look at him.
Oh, she wrote it's not. No, that doesn't mean Unahana's gonna die.
Presumably, we want to train.
his eye patch.
We're training Kampachi.
Oh shit.
Oh, either one of them, I guess. Shit, they knew one of them is gonna die.
He did show up. No eye patch, no bells. It's for real.
Yeah, we're not. The gloves are off immediately.
Captain Inohana!
Shit. Oh my god.
Dude, who knew
my
Inohana was a
God.
badass?
Oh.
I like the red in this theme.
She got him in the neck.
I don't want either one of them to die.
Maybe that's just a misunderstanding. I don't know.
If this is the full extent of your power, I pity you.
What?
Is she about to teach Kenny a lesson?
Unohana this whole time was just holding herself back.
Alas, you are too weak.
She's nuts.
Unohana's in the top 10. Top 3. Fuck it.
What the hell happened to that person I used to admire?
What do I care about your admiration? This is a battle to the death!
Dude, his voice actors are going off.
I haven't changed at all. I didn't resort to such cheap tricks, as you call them, because I didn't have that luxury.
Are you saying I've gotten weaker since then?
No.
No, she was just didn't use her full strength.
Oh, how I admired you. No matter what I killed. Boring. Like swinging a sword around all alone in the dark.
Some Max Payne shit, bro.
You, that I am gonna die here today. Never having known what it's like to defeat you.
Okay. Shit.
What?
Damn it to hell.
Unohana can heal him.
No, she's trying to bring it out of him.
Yeah.
For a moment there, your mind seemed miles away.
She's got no light behind those eyes.
What just happened?
Yeah, what just happened?
I swore I was.
And he didn't have his sword on him.
Screw it. No time to worry.
Maybe that's part of his power. He can see, he can anticipate.
Unohana can heal him. I think it's part of the training. Like, she's training him.
Because it's Zenjutsu something.
I won't let you die. It's only on the verge of death that you grow stronger.
She's, yeah.
Is the flaw you chose to give yourself.
Damn.
She has to keep pushing him to near death.
My greatest sin.
Drop.
This little baddie
ended.
That little baddie was a little criminal back in the day. Little notorious criminal too.
No. She's the number 4. She's the number 1 healer. She can literally kill this man to keep bringing him back, right? Just resetting him until he gets stronger, right?
I think she's putting him under some kind of genjutsu to show him death, because as soon as he realizes he's gonna die, he becomes stronger. So because in the end, when we saw that he was holding his sword, before that we just saw
it was all the way
sword
across
fly
the room
off, and then so it was just like, that is, I guess, greatest sin that she was saying, like, that's
so my thinking is that, like, she's like, no, like, I killed you, I stabbed you, and then after you died, I brought you back, because she is the number 1 healer, heals him, right, and then just, like, gives him his sword again. Like, she doesn't actually kill him, she just brings him really, really close to death, heals him, gives him his sword, like, resets him,
she's been,
and then just, like, you have to keep doing that over and over again until you get better.
And she's been trained by Tenjiro, who's hot spring demon.
Yeah.
Who also does healing. So
like if truly he doesn't surpass his limits until he literally feels like he's on the verge of death,
then she just keeps him on the verge of death
a couple times real quick and just like, you know, man, his heart might have stopped a couple seconds there, but I could quickly reversed or healed him. I don't know how she's doing it, but we'll see.
Unohana, that original 13 Gautier squad.
You had paused it on.
Yeah.
We were like,
Renaissance was hot.
She was
a dude.
Kenpachi, who fought with Kenny and lost, so Kenny could
So
take
she
that
was
role.
the original.
Battle is everything.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Unohana said battle.
Oh my god.
And I thought she was just a weak ass healer.
And that's why Yamamoto was like, no matter what happens, stay inside. Just don't come out. Stay inside. Because he was like, you one of the OG 13. I know what you can do. I know who you are. Stay inside.
And like,
I need you healing. I don't need you doing that other thing that you do.
Come out, like it
might get ugly.
What was the worst? I want to hear what she said. Like, it's my greatest sin is to continue taking him to near death. Her eyes, man. She looks like girl from Ring.
Bro, she does. She turned into a demon.
Yeah.
She's got one mission right now, and she's just seeing it through. Those eyes are just dead set on the goal.
Yeah, and I wonder how she got that scar.
From each other.
From Kenny, from the first
Kenny.
one.
And Kenny also, the one straight down his face is the one he got from her.
Each other the scar. So correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't we?
We saw some of that fight.
Yeah, like Kenny, when he talked about, you know, when you get the Kenpachi title, he talked about how he challenged the last.
Yeah.
That's Kenpachi title for
him. And we just presumed that they died.
Yeah, or it was some dude.
And we were just
he was like, I defeated.
We did think it was something dude.
So I like
Kenpachi.
I like the trope of, once again, like the super quiet, like super peaceful person being like, oh no, like I have all the capabilities of super violence. I just choose not to do it.
I don't even think it's a trope. I think it's like against the grain to have the healer be like a badass. Because usually it's just like oh, you make the girls are always the healers, the women are healers. And it's like, oh no, she was actually a fucking criminal. She had to hold herself, she had to rein it in and become a healer.
Tite Kube can write woman role.
Yeah. Like, sorry, Sakura.
Because like, yeah, you were right. Like he did put her in the healer position. We were like, okay, yeah, like whatever. But they come to find out, like, shit.
Yeah. Well, I think and there's internet, do your work. I know there's other people, but right now I'm thinking of like just kind of like Katara, how she was always the one to be like, Zuko, like I'll fucking kill you. Like I know I'm the healer, but like she's like, if you mess up again, you really won't have a future to worry about. And then she goes on her Raiders of the Southern Water Tribe mission, and she's like Sub-Zero in it. Like there's something about like the quiet people, especially in like times of war, that are like, yeah, like I know that I'm the quiet, peaceful one, but it's only because like
I'm watching.
I also like I'll do the super murder.
Though the quiet people are the ones who can like are just like watching, taking all the information in and like, calculating and stuff.
But it's just crazy episode.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Shushui for as new head captain too. Kudos, congratulations.
Making moves, day one.
2 lieutenants, fuck it.
He's also quiet one.
Yeah.
So apparently now captain level.
Yeah.
Who are the 2 lieutenants that he chose?
Ise is from it's not Isane, but we have met Ise before.
Yeah, I forget the other one. Oh no, he kept Konan, right?
Third seed Okikibe and Lieutenant Ise.
No.
Isn't that from Ukitake's?
Can't remember. Oh, those two? No, I can't remember.
Okikibe and Ise. We can look them up for.
I like that he's like, I have to ask you guys, but really, like, you do know that we're at war. I'm just gonna do it. Y'all can't protect yourselves, dumbasses.
No photo for you.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's
and
cool.
Then Ise.
Bleach.
Bleach.
He's a bleach.
Oh,
Oh,
her
yeah.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the one.
Not
that-
away. His,
Not
now.
yeah, the girl that already works.
Now.
Because he was like, literally, I'm gonna need her.
Yeah, she's
No,
gonna
no,
keep
no,
me
no.
in check.
Okay.
No, we did it
so-
again. Stop doing
I
that.
know, I started first. Okay, a lot of things happened in this episode. I really like Kitaro with the food thing and everything, but I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Take me to the next episode to meet up Nimie. The Zanpakuto. This is guy who
Yeah.
made the Zanpakuto.
I invented the Zanpakuto.
Like
That's what? I thought,
what?
I think it's really cool that they all invented
Right?
something. So wait, then the demon hot spring guy, what did he invent? Hot spring?
We remember when he was like, we got the bone white over here, and then I put you in the red blood hell over there.
Yeah.
And that essentially, after I do that a couple of times,
You're
like maybe he
dead.
invented the process of
Was
like
he the
draining all
one-
your blood out.
Was he the one talking shit to Unohana?
Yeah.
Because he's the
Okay.
one
He
who
was like,
taught
remember that?
Unohana
So that-
to be a healer.
So and that makes sense. So the Unohana wasn't ever like an all-star healer.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she didn't come from like a big, like I'm this renowned healer. Type
Yeah.
guy.
She's really good at it, but it turns out the one
Yeah.
thing she's really good at is super murder.
Yeah.
But he made the Zanpakuto. I cannot wait.
Right?
We literally have not like seen him at all. He hasn't talked. There's been no interaction.
He's got that cool vest.
Yeah, we've interacted with all the other like Squad Zero people except him, essentially.
They did a
Momo?
really good job at making these guys super interesting and making them so effortlessly goofy and chill that you are. In my mind, I assume that they're all like S tier badasses.
I mean, she
Hang
literally,
on,
made,
you know what I
she
mean?
literally made the Gi contact with like that's made Cone come to life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally giving life.
right.
just keep Yeah, so seriously, like giving us the information because like the way how goofy they looked to nothing to like, okay, they are SS, triple S.
And I,
Yeah.
you should have known with Kubo. It's like, oh, it's a kitty cat. Nope, it's actually the sexiest woman you've ever seen.
Right.
Oh, it's a large woman chef. Nope, she's
Nope.
this beautiful woman. What do you mean? So she
Straight.
gets to
I've
cook-
never used this word before. Knockers.
knockers.
Just
Yeah,
blah,
straight
blah,
knockers.
boom, yeah,
She
out.
can cook until she's skinny and then eat it all to go back to equilibrium.
I guess.
Yeah, because she's putting her spiritual energy in it.
Mhm.
So yeah, that makes her.
And I like that she's like, I'm a shimmer of my former self. She like the body that she's in, the old chunky lady. She's like, no, this
Yeah.
is me.
So probably like
the other
she's
version is just when
up
I'm
here.
low end.
Yeah, and she's up here. She can't really use her spiritual power as often, which continue to put, like her body keeps getting like bigger. So like, oh yeah, now I can continue using all my powers.
I also, to me, it's a good, believable way that these things were not accessible. These resources were not accessible to them before.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
infinite, like this food that gives you Rietsu or spiritual pressure because they just weren't allowed up here. You know, the access was cut off. So to keep
And
people
plus,
like
if
Aizen-
it's like all super hard to do one to one, they're like, yeah, we don't do it for everyone.
Yeah.
We couldn't do it for everyone. It's not feasible.
and this
but
is like emergency
yeah,
a situation right here. Like, you know, for sure.
Paging Dr. B.
Yeah, yeah.
The man who created Zanpakuto didn't think it'd be that dude for some
Me
reason.
neither.
Cool.
Yeah,
He
he
looks like
looks
a rock and roll dude.
It's like, you know, you just get the essence of
Playing a
this,
sword.
you get a blade, and that's what you get your Zanpakuto.
Put a soul in your
bro,
blade.
Yeah.
you know?
Can
So
you
it's like
go?
a proper fight. These kind of reminded me of, you know, how the last season of Demon Slayer was like you going from one Hashira to the next to like learn what they are perfect on. Like that's what Matsuri was like, food, but she also trained them. But it was like, all right, not all of them a fight. We're gonna properly heal you up and now go fight with this guy.
Mhm.
Yeah. Another interesting thing is the king from the last episode, the Soul King, has been awakened. But in this episode, we hear that like
That's why he's always been interested.
he's
in
been interested in like how long,
Ichigo,
like what the
yeah.
So he has to be the chosen one because we got that comment from saying that Ichigo is like
Yeah.
5 and all that. So Ichigo's been special,
Been special.
been special. So I can see
So
why King's.
Why is the show called
This,
Bleach?
Because he blends all those 5 elements together into one.
Mm.
He's bleached. He's
bleaching them
bleached
out.
all 5 different types of.
Yep,
Anyway,
that makes sense.
so the 5 Squad Zero, when they first show her, she's got I guess that's a chef hat.
Yeah.
Nothing really gives away that he's going to take you to a hot bath. He's holding a flag with the
Yeah.
stars. I don't know if that
He
means.
looks like what are those gangsters called in Japan?
Oh, the
Count-
silly ass Yakuza.
Yakuza.
He like from the
Yeah, he
video
looks like
game, maybe.
Yakuza.
Yeah, like a video game Yakuza. And then she's definitely got like entertainment. With her, we have a Hindu.
No, she's an R&D. She's Mayuri's.
Okay.
Yeah,
like,
that's right. That's
Mayuri
right.
took
I just think
after
this is
her.
the way
But
they're
she's
making
also
their
there,
entrance. I don't think like this is like, hey,
She's just bringing their entrance.
They're just- yeah,
I'm
just
gonna
the
give you music
entrance.
for the
Yeah.
entrance.
Okay,
I feel
all
that.
right. She's just
Yeah.
rocking out. I
Yeah.
thought they were
Yeah.
trying to give us a hint of like maybe what she does or what she
you
came
could
up
be
with,
right.
what she invented or
I
whatever.
think
Maybe,
it's
but I don't
more
think
of a
so.
Scientific.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Because she
invented a
literally
lot of
went to the
things.
lab and Tumari was like,
I mean, she
there was no
showed up here and
clarity.
then went to the. She also did all that while they were talking.
Yeah.
No one saw her leave.
Probably
Yeah.
invented like the stuff they used to come down and like all that.
All the technology, the gates.
All the
Maybe she
technical
invented the
beats.
gates
Yeah.
that came down, no went up.
Big
I don't know
dude
about the
ju-
main guy.
Big dude just looks like he's strong. He's like the actual like fighter.
Yeah, we'll find
Everyone
out.
else
Oh,
is
maybe he
like-
invented when they have to spit a poem in order to blast you with a key blast. What's that called again?
Kido? Kido?
Oh, yeah.
Hakido?
Yeah, maybe he invented that.
He doesn't he look like with those marbles chain the same
The
with
stone
the
Hashira?
Mob Psycho. Oh,
Yeah.
Stone Hashira. Yeah. But you see
Mob
like
Psycho.
espers and people like psychics wearing that.
Oh, yeah.
that around their
Oh,
neck, like like the espers.
So he's like the main,
Yeah.
the spiritual person who's
Maybe.
But the dude with the
who's
puffer jacket,
religious.
like this dude came up with the Zanpakuto. Like I don't know, like
It's real rock and roll shit,
it just
man.
seems like so out there. So
So we have eye catchers.
Catchers.
I catch me.
You wore those socks
Find it.
yesterday, Surge.
I did.
Episode 9.
Fucking nasty.
Is this episode 9?
Yes.
Killing Palace. A castle under control of Zero Division Hot Spring Demon, Tanjiro. There's a huge bathhouse. We know about that. Drain blood, blah, blah, blah. Those whose original spiritual pressure is not strong enough must wear protective bathrobe woven from super spirit threads to prevent their bodies from
Nice.
rotting and rupturing due to over recovery.
Over recovery.
In a hot spring, in a white bone hell, special hand towel must be kept on the head at all times. Otherwise, the core of the spiritual pressure will escape and the person will die.
That's why he had
this-
that on his little hair.
In the
that's also how
secret
you do
training
it, right?
ground that Kisuke Urahara and Yuriichi once created deep underground in the Sukiyoku Hill, there's a hot spring that was made to imitate the hot springs in Kiriden and speeds up the recovery of wounds. Oh, we did see Yuriichi taking a bath in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And the other one's Lying Pig Palace. This is a place of
Pig
food.
Palace, let's go.
Yeah, so that's a food of play. The Castle of Zero Squad, King of Grain. Hikifune Kiryo. There's a 3 towers linked inside with a central dining table, a cooking room with a staircase-style stove that spews flames, and a refrigerator room with a huge wooden icebox.
He really
All
thought this
separated by the
through.
curtain. In a ritual which created a concept of Gikon, person Riku is raised by taking completely different ritsu into their body, blah blah. We saw this. Yeah, we saw that.
Nice.
So that Hikifune uses her spiritual energy. By the time she finishes cooking a dessert, so her body shape's changing drastically.
And Serge, what do you got?
I got from Discord from Bushinkyaku.
Okay.
Thank you. I hope I'm saying that correctly. The overall guiding philosophy for the 13 court guard squads is to not worry about honor in a battle. And if you really want to protect something, attack the enemy from behind. There was a recent display of this in one of the flashbacks 1,000 years ago. As a fun question for the group to discuss, do you think the new head captain embodies this philosophy?
No.
Oh,
No.
I think he's gonna.
Should you?
What would he? No, right? It should
No,
be different.
I think
Your
he's
new
gonna
leader
pave a
should be
different way.
Yeah.
I feel like he's seen and learned a lot, especially since he was around Yamamoto from a young age as well.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be different. I think it's gonna be
I mean, he's already putting.
peaceful.
He's taken a drastic step
Yeah.
with Kenny with the Kenpachi versus Kenpachi down in the basement. It's already a crazy ass move. So I don't think that they're gonna go the Yamamoto way. Plus, Yamamoto kind of raised them. It seemed like, and he had already changed his mind about that philosophy. I think by the time we seen him, because he was like, I keep looking at this picture. He's like, that's a monster. We're
Yeah.
not doing it anymore. So I think that Yamamoto probably instilled in him what he wished that he had. So maybe he'll be able to use best of both worlds.
But I mean, going back to it also, because Yamamoto changed and used the justice and made him weaker, it's what actually caused what that happened. Because in the thousand years ago, when we did see that flashback, somebody did hit Yuahabaha from the back. It did defeat him, didn't kill him. Like he didn't end up killing him.
So just get the job done at all.
Yeah,
means,
now
by
we're
all
at a
means.
position where we can't be like fair because we tried to be fair and he came back, whatever the fairness was at that time. So it's at this
Yeah, I
point.
mean, I'm
it's
not
like,
saying
do
don't
whatever
fight
you
dirty.
do.
I'm just saying that I don't see Unohane That's his name, right?
Sensui.
Sensui. I don't see Sensui walking over the body of his fallen comrades in a fight. And I don't think that he needs to do that to win because literally Yamamoto did it and he did technically win, but here we are 1,000 years later, which is still in his lifetime and he's facing the things that already happened.
I don't think Yamamoto would be stepping on heads now.
I think he changed.
But yeah, even still, might be completely drastically different. Who knows? You know, he might have a completely different philosophy than Yamamoto, and I think that's good.
I think his philosophy sounds like use whatever means you have.
Yeah.
Like Kenny, let's make him stronger. Like,
Obviously.
why haven't we made him stronger?
Because we're afraid of him.
Yeah, Unohana, like, let's get her out of her shell. Like, let's use everything we have because now is not the time.
They didn't have to.
So like
I feel like
they went so hard with Unohana.
Yamamoto didn't want to risk doing those things, and
Yeah.
whereas
Yeah.
Shusui's like,
Well, even the 46 was like, but if he changes his mind, how will we stop him? Like, that's a problem for later.
So,
I wonder if it's not more so like Yamamoto didn't want to, but the 46 didn't want him to do it. So Yamamoto was like, fine. But since she was like, hey, it's technically my call.
And I feel like Yamamoto could have stopped Kenny. Kenny is a threat. I think
Kung Fu Kenny.
Kenny is like in certain fights, Kenny's like super OP, right? Like when someone is like mid tier, Kenny will take them out. Even if they're like high end mid tier, Kenny's gonna fuck them up low end, whatever. But when Kenny comes up against someone who really knows their shit, who's like really practiced at it, he usually never wins, right? Like he goes up against. I mean, all the fights that Kenny wins, they're like
he won Noitoro.
He did. In Noritoro, I mean, but like Kenny couldn't beat.
He's won a lot of fights.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he hasn't won fights. I'm saying
one shot at so many people.
But I'm saying that when he comes up against someone who really knows their shit, someone who's like truly practiced, like he doesn't win those fights. When he got slumped in his last one against he goes against Ichigo, who's a natural. And he gets slumped.
It's just Yuabaha and Ichigo, but otherwise,
like he can when he uses his strength to overpower people, like that works on a lot of people. But then when you go against someone who's like, oh yeah, that strength does, when you go against someone who's got strategy, they're like, you can't beat me, even though you're stronger. Technically, like I'm gonna out strategy you.
He's physical.
Like Mickey and Pat when they're healers. It's like we don't do strategy.
Yeah. Yes. But yes, exactly.
What do you mean? Oh, I think a healer is all about being strategy.
See, you should play download the game. Download the game. It's Marvel Rivals. Download the game.
You guys keep talking about this all the time.
Mickey gets his ult. He's like, I'm doing it. It's like, Mickey, don't do it.
No one's around,
right
Mickey.
now. When no one's here, save it. You don't need to do it.
Doing it. All right, I will
thank you
download
guys.
it.
Yeah, Iman also let us know that yes, the Tsukishima and all them were reincarnated, like you said, and they are aware of all those memories too.
Oh, they are.
Crazy.
Okay.
Well, fucking okay.
I wonder why they are aware of their memories and like Rukia and Renji are not from their past, or what they given their memories back.
You're asking questions about how life and death works in this show.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think the show, we had a part of the show where they're giving us the information, so I am happy about it. Was there something else revealed about Ichigo? Essentially, that he's favorited by Soul King, who's been having an interest.
Yeah.
That's it, right? We haven't gotten
yeah.
any other hint. Okay.
No.
No. All right. We'll see you guys at the next one.
Bye. Hey, what's up, my Reapers? I'm here to say thank you for watching another fun episode of Bleach with us. It's always a great time with you all. And a great shout out to Anthony Hardy, Kelly Rice, Joe, Puffy, Stephen Everett Jr., Todd Canuck Schmuck, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.